So today we are reviewing Alan Wake, whose first initial is A and last name is Wake. Alan Wake, Awake, do you get it? Remedy in their names. Max Payne would be proud.
It's all in your head. Who are you?
Just gonna turn all those on, and we're leaving those on for no particular reason. Hello everyone and welcome to Solshow. My name is Sol and I'll be your host for this review, and today, for our 50th review, we are reviewing Alan Wake. So Alan Wake, the game that had episodic gaming before that actually became a thing. So I heard a lot of different reactions about this game before it came out. I heard that it was great. I heard that it was, it was pretty good. I heard that it was just, okay, I didn't really feel anything. I heard some people say they hated this game. And I heard a couple people say it was one of the best games of all time. So I had no idea what I was getting into. The story follows a man named Alan Wake, how'd you guess, and his wife who are going to a small town for a little vacation. And this world, it really grabbed me right out the gate. It's really spooky, and just this small town. I used to live in a small town, and it was creepy. It was so creepy. Our protagonist, Mr. Wake, he is basically this kind of big shot writer guy, in the footsteps of a Stephen King, and basically he's sort of losing his mind. I went through a multitude of levels wondering, oh, is this a dream? Is this an illusion? Is this just an Alan Wake's head? And, I was even speculating like, oh, is this just some storybook that's being read to us? And, none of that would have been surprising for any scene in this book. I just said scene in this book. Video game. That's right, we're doing a game review. But let's talk about gameplay. As much as this game is about Alan Wake and him trying to do the impossible, it's as much that as it is just a guy fighting the darkness with a flashlight. No joke. Majority of this game, you're getting from point A to point B. The darkness is bad news bears, and you got a flashlight and some guns, and you gotta make your way to the light. And if Kingdom Hearts has taught me anything, it's that light is good for video game characters. Light makes Alan a happy camper. And that might sound just a little bit tedious, but let me just say no. This game had me out of my mind. I was like, yeah, that's basically Alan Wake in a nutshell. Just me running around trying to figure out how to get away from this crazy darkness. If I had gripes with this game, the controls kinda got on my nerves sometimes. Also, another complaint, you can basically run away from like every fight, and I felt like they were almost encouraging me to do that sometimes, because sometimes I'd be like shining my flashlight in the darkness and I'd see like 20 bad dudes, and I'm like, nope, and I just run away, and I get away and there's no punishment. I kinda was doing that a little too often, and especially when it's so easy to get away with, I would have preferred, not doing that as much. But when I'm scared and running for my life, I don't care. But when I look back on it, yeah, I wish I hadn't have done that. Also, the ending, it was a little open to interpretation. They really left a lot in the air for Alan Wake 2, which presumably will be worked on after Remedy finishes Quantum Break. But how do I feel about the game? To be frank, I loved it. I was so panicky playing this game. Everything from the soundtrack, the atmosphere, just the littlest noises scared me, and it honestly made me afraid of the dark, a feeling I have never felt before. Hello? I also really appreciated the little bits of detail that they really paid attention to. Little bits of dialogue, just the littlest things around the world, they really build the world around you, and it really encourages you to replay the game. The world is really linear based, but as you move throughout the game, there are these little collectibles. It's one of those, and basically you can find these little manuscript pages from his manuscript, and they literally describe the scenes that will have or are currently happening. So after coming across my like hundreds manuscript page, and after understanding maybe half of them, I realized I'm not gonna collect all of these. It's not gonna happen. But you know, I liked reading them because they made me feel safe, and I wasn't running away from the dark anymore, and it made me feel better. So the story, as much as I like it, I think it was a little bit of a stretch. I think Remedy were really trying to do this really big thing, and it was a little more than they could handle. But other than some minor flaws, I really enjoyed Alan Wake. One of the best games of all time? No, not for me, but I really did enjoy it a lot. And I think I'm gonna carry around more flashlights to feel better. Don't judge me. And with all that being said, I give Alan Wake an 8 out of 10 and the sole badge of approval. With all that being said, guys, thank you as always for watching. Please subscribe. Check out today's featured channel. It's my Eye of Mordor. And with that, I leave you.
Boy, I sure do like making pasta. I better check and see if it's finished. Oh, good. Donkey Kong 64 is a game developed by Rare for the Nintendo 64 in 1999. And it was the first game.
Hello there, everyone. If there's one video that would be like just terribly lit, I think this would be it. This is my in-depth discussion of Alan Wake. I'm just gonna be talking about my personal experience in depth, further discussions, that sort of thing. Cause that's what I fucking do every day. This is what I do. All day, every day, in jail. So Alan Wake, I don't even know where I got this game. I think I got it at like a GameStop buy two, whatever the hell, get one free.